great card on Saturday night. The undercard, the off-TV undercard will be terrific, and you're going to see that if you get into your seats early, which I really hope people will, because I think in boxing we have to offer entertainment the second people get into their seats until they leave. And you know, we've attempted to do that. There's some really, really terrific fights off of TV. On TV, we have two, what I think will be excellent fights. The main event obviously features one of the best fighters in the world, the man that I believe is the #1 fighter in the world, Sergio Martinez. And he's being challenged by a young man that I think has been grossly underestimated by the press and frankly disrespected. And if I was him, I'd be a little pissed off. Because he's a very good fighter, and if you've had a chance to see him fight, he comes forward, he throws a lot of punches. He was a terrific amateur. He's an undefeated pro, European champion, Commonwealth champion, British champion. His credentials speak for themselves. But he's also a truly pleasing fighter, and I think Sergio realizes that he's in there with a real fighter, and it's a real challenge. So, Darren, I appreciate you taking that challenge. This fight wouldn't be happening without HBO Sports, and HBO Sports was also instrumental in making the opening fight, which I think is a tremendous matchup between Andy Lee, and Andy is trained obviously by the legendary Emmanuel Steward, but Andy established himself, I think, as one of the best middleweights of the world already, but he has one notch on his record that he wants to get rid of, and that's his loss to Bryan Vera. And this is a really interesting fight because Bryan Vera is a much, much better fighter than he was a couple of years ago. His win against Sergio Mora was extremely impressive, and I expect Lee Vera to be a terrific fight, and Andy's chance at redemption that he sought. And you know, this fight was made because Andy Lee won the fight, and that's unusual for a fighter to go out there and want a true challenge against the man that beat him. And I respect that from both you and your whole team. I'd like to bring up first, we're going to start with the opening bout. I'd like to bring up Mike Delaware, say a couple of words. He's Bryan Vera's trainer. Bryan is in a cab right now, stuck in traffic. But Mike, if you say a few words.
Sure. Yeah, we're really happy to be here. Thanks to Salute for signing Bryan. Thanks to Andy. Very impressive that he would take the fight. You know, I mean, it was a tough fight. He doesn't really need it. I'm extremely impressed for him to want to attempt to erase the blemish. Bryan, I've been with him a year. They brought me on about a year ago. He's gotten a lot better, a lot better. You can see it in his, his fight against Moore and even his last fight. So I expect this fight to even be more competitive than the one before. He's in great shape. We got tons of sparring. We've been training for 10 weeks. So I'm just going to, every second of every round, we're going to be bringing it. I think it'll be exciting.
Thank you. This next gentleman really doesn't need an introduction. Possibly the greatest trainer that's ever worked the game. One of them, certainly, Hall of Famer, which will be able to announce when he's not training. Emmanuel, say a few words.
Well, I'm excited about this fight because it's a fight that, as Andy said, his whole career has been pretty much stigmatized about this fight. Regardless of what he does, it always comes up. He lost to Bryan Vera. And Bryan Vera's whole career is basically off of Andy Lee. He went out to beat Andy, he lost 3 in a row, but his claim to fame was, I beat Andy Lee. So it's a fight that he did not have to take. And he says, I want the fight, and the fight's been made, and we'll expect a very tough fight from Bryan Vera. It's a very tough girl to have. And it's kind of like Ray Robinson and Lamar. Some styles in the entertainment fight are going to be tough. Bryan is a very tough guy. Maybe his style is just his style, and so he'll probably fail. But I feel very comfortable going into the fight, and we're in great shape. And there's all trainers and fighters get up and say, you know, we've seen best trainer can go ahead. But I think a rematch is the more talented fighter almost in 90% of the case wins. I think we're very go around and stand up. So we're looking forward to going to Atlantic City as soon as this is over, and preparing for Saturday.
Bryan will do one-on-ones when he gets here, but I did speak to him earlier today, and he wanted me to convey a couple of things, which is, one, that he is grateful for this opportunity, that he's paid his dues and worked real hard for a long time to get to this place, and he has become a better fighter, that he has tremendous respect for Andy Lee and the fact that Andy took this fight, because also Bryan recognizes Andy didn't have to. He looks at this fight as his opportunity to get a big fight and enter the top list of contenders in the middleweight division. So I just wanted to say that Bryan's a really nice guy, if you don't know him. Really nice guy who works very, very, very hard. Speaking of really nice guys, Andy Lee is one of the nicest men in the sport, one of the most talented boxers in the business, as Emmanuel can attest to, and Andy can attest to. I chased him for years and years to try to promote him. And it's a pleasure to be his promoter. this is his opportunity, not only to erase that loss, but to establish himself as a natural opponent for Maravilla if Maravilla gets past Darren Barker, or Darren Barker pulls an upset. So this is Andy's chance to earn a big fight with one of the men on this dais, or even perhaps an all-Irish matchup with Matthew Macklin. So there's a lot of possibilities. Andy needs to win this fight first, and he knows that, and he's prepared for it. Andy Lee.
Thank you, Lou. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you all for being here today. This is the rematch. It's been 3.5 years in the making, and you know, I've been wanting it since the day after our first fight. I've been longing for this rematch, so it's finally here. I'm 2 days away, and I'd like to thank you, Lou, for giving me the chance, to avenge my loss and staging the fight. I'd like to thank HBO for giving me the platform on national TV to get my revenge. So yeah, I had a great training camp. I'd like to thank my training team, Emmanuel and Sugar Hill, Roger Lee, done a great job and enjoyed the match. And I'm ready for this. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally here and I'm ready to prove myself again. And I'd like to thank a couple of guys who are here. A couple of friends of mine have done a great job promoting me in New York City, especially, and selling a lot of tickets. Darryl Doyle, who's here, and James Moore, former light middleweight contender. So thank both of those guys for all the good work they've done. That's it. I'm ready. I'm focused. I've trained hard. There's not much more to do. Go out there and put on a good show. And I'm not looking past Bryan Vera or anything. But after I beat him, I'm taking a ringside seat. And Sergio and Darren, all the respect, I want to fight the winner of you. So let's put on a good show and have an exciting night of boxing. Thank you all very much.
Thanks,
Thanks for having me. I'm not much on talking. I want to thank DiBella, HBO, Andy Lee, and his team for doing it again. I'm prepared to go to war, do whatever I got to do. So expect a great fight. Thank you.
Andy, can we get